Last time we built this spaceship. Right now it's kind of empty in here. Has anyone ever trapped all the mobs in the end? I'm going to attempt to be the first person to ever do it. Not only am I going to collect the basic mobs, but also all of the rarest mobs in Minecraft, such as the Jockey Mobs, the Ender Dragon, Wither, and the Warden. Future Wunba here, this video took over 100 hours to record, and it was definitely one of the most crazy projects I've ever done, so don't forget to subscribe if you enjoy it. First of all, I'm thinking we'll do the mob museum inside of the ship, probably in this ring here. All of this stone needs to be cleared out. And now that we have this space opened up, I want to create a floor. The idea is that I want this to look like the interior of a Star Wars Grand Inquisitor Supreme Lord's ship, whatever that is. To do this, I'm going to start with a black concrete outline, Then for the floors of this, we're gonna copy the outside design of white concrete, sea lanterns, and glass. Okay, this is looking pretty good for the floor, so time for the cages. There are 86 different mobs in the game, however 16 of them can't go through portals, which means we only need 70 cages in here. And here we are. I've planned out each of the spaces and put signs in front of them, which means we can now put the roof in. I'm gonna quickly place walls using white concrete, iron, wool, and white concrete powder. I just can't express how excited I am to begin this project. I was thinking that I might actually start on the ghast in case it shoots fireballs. I wouldn't want it to kill the other mobs. I've seen people bring the ghast to the overworld, but now I need to do that through 2 dimensions. First of all, let's make a cage for it. If you didn't know, ghasts spawn in the Soul Sand Valley. If we set up a platform here on the ceiling, then through this portal, we actually have an end portal that I've used before, although it's gonna need a bit of a transformation. Perfect. Here in the end, let's set up some rails that go to the cage. Okay, crossing my fingers, let's hope a ghast spawns. Come on, get in the minecart. No! Okay, that was actually really easy. Where did he go? I forgot the name tag. Okay, there's another. Dude, I forgot the name tag again. They say 3rd time's the charm? Yes! No, it got out. This is the 9th try. Name tag, there we go. It went through the portal, that's a good sign. It should be in the end now. Yes! All right, get in the minecart. There it goes. Get in the cage and block it off. That's the first one done. That was definitely one of the hardest mobs, but what about the Warden? Let's save that one for later, just in case I die. Honestly, I'd like to do some of the easier mobs. So first up, we have the cod. Let's get the bucket and the name tag. Yeah, I think that name is fitting. The tropical fish. The salmon. And the final fish, the puffer fish. Now I actually want to check on something. Yes, it's still here. So a while back on Halloween, I trapped some of these extremely rare jack-o'-lantern mobs. Let's actually get this baby one here and try to move it to the end. This is going to take a while. Now go through and now get in the minecart. There he goes. There he goes. Don't ask me why. I want to try to get an Enderman now. You might think this one would be easy, but because of the mob switch I built in the last episode, Endermen no longer spawn. Although I think if we bridge all the way out here, and then with the render distance really low, the mob switch shouldn't be loaded. Well, somehow they spawned inside of the ship. And here we go. That's the Enderman's cage. He actually does need to stay in the boat or he'll teleport away. Dwayne Johnson. Quickly, let's get the wolf enclosure set up. Go through the portal. Nice, that was easy. I think I'm ready to move on to the harder mobs. Call me crazy, but I want to try to get the creeper. Let's quickly make a creeper themed cage. That looks pretty cool. Although the creeper's gonna be tricky because it explodes. When we both go through the end portal, we spawn in the exact same spot and then... So to fix this, I want to try something I've seen a few times. If I lower my render distance and then throw an ender pearl, it's gonna stay unloaded. Now let's leave the end and then put the render distance back up. Get a creeper. Come on, follow me. There he goes. Okay, please don't explode. One more try. There it is. Now follow me and walk on in. That's the creeper trapped in the end. Now for the skeleton, I believe I also have one of the Halloween ones. There he is. Then let's just get the boat over to the portal. No! Follow me up. Perfect. And now to the end. All right then, minecart. And there it is, the rare Halloween skeleton. That's the zombie enclosure. There you are. Wait, I almost forgot to mention that I'm going to be naming all of the mobs after every one of the United States presidents. So now the rare husk. What about an easier one? I'm going to need some endstone and these flowers. Do I have any ender pearls? Great. And now we need to throw a bunch of ender pearls until I get an endermite. Now the cow, pig, sheep, and llama. Wait, I actually want to get that slime. I was kind of worried about getting one of these. Okay then, this is going to take a while. No, get in the portal. This is going to be fun. Ouch, there it goes. And now get into the cage. That was pretty tough. Let's quickly get some of the easier ones. The lone goat. Don't fall now. That's the goat. And now the chicken. We've gotten 20 mobs captured. Now I'd like to move on to all of the four-legged horse things. So you might not know, but a few thousand days ago, I actually made this crazy island here. I'm pretty sure that behind the island, there is a skeleton horse in the water. What you doing down here, buddy? I wish all of the mobs were this easy. The horse is next. This horse is from the very first day in the world, which makes it about 22 years old in Minecraft days. All right, old man, careful now. Let's just take him to the shulker room for a moment. Next up, we need a donkey. I have no clue where one is, so... Finally, okay, you're coming with me. The reason I didn't put the horse away is because by using golden apples, we will get a mule, which is the next mob collected. Now, time for all of their cages. And that's gonna be it for all of the horses. I think we should now move on to the mushrooms. We're back at the castle island, and the cool thing is that when I was building all of this, I managed to trap a few brown and red mushrooms. Lead and follow me through the portal. There we go, that's the brown mushroom. Now just the red one. Is it just me, or is it weird that mushrooms make cow sounds? I feel like they should sound more mushroomy. What does a mushroom even sound like? We're actually making really good progress, although I'm really concerned about the bat. So let's try to get that one out of the way. So I noticed that at the storage room, bats spawn quite often. If I just use a lead, wait, do they not work? Okay, new plan. I'm thinking we're gonna trap one in a minecart and then move it to the portal room. Okay, that one's sleeping. Come on. Can they not go in minecarts? What if we try to move this one? Did it just go through that block? So as it flies, I'm gonna try to place blocks behind it so the only way it can go is forward. Go through, nice. Now we just need to connect these two portals with a tunnel so that I can move the bat. And now it's time to just sit here and block up behind. Wait, how the heck did it even get out? Future Wunba here. Apparently, bats can glitch through blocks. Please just get back into the area. What is a ghast? I'm back at the portal room, and I think I'm gonna just try to find a bat near here. Hey, there are actually 3 back here. All right, let's make a tunnel. And this time, I'm gonna put glass on top so they can't suffocate. I have spent hours trying to get this bat. Please just work. Come on, buddy. Okay, move up now. Oh my gosh! Please go into the tunnel. Oh my, the bat just needs to go upwards. Let's go, come on. Yes, yes, yes! That was the absolute worst mob yet. I just realized that this has probably seen more dimensions than any other bat in the history of Minecraft. Sticking with the flying mobs, I want to get my pet parrot, Cookie. What a Chad, making this easy. And there you go. Near my parrot, I remembered that there was also a rare pumpkin drown. Go through the portal, portal, portal. Great, follow me. And quickly, we need to build a cage. There we are. I kind of wanted it to look like a ruined monument. Maybe next we could do the cat. I saw somewhere online a really cool cat tree design. That actually looks really good. Now to move the cat here. If you didn't know, I have a cat in real life called Caiaphas. I got a custom textured pack that makes cats look like Caiaphas. This one's easy, it's the turtle. This one is not easy, it's the charged creeper. But with the normal creeper, I actually failed several times trying to do the ender pearl teleporting. Although I might have a better idea that will work really well. What if we set up a chunk loader here? Okay, perfect, it's a thunderstorm. Now, charged creeper, you need to follow me. Because the chunk loader is running, this place is always going to be loaded. Now, if we go through the portal first, completely safe. Now, there he goes. And what you think? Pretty cool, right? I thought the glass looked like electricity. While we're in this area, I actually want to get a zombie villager. And then this normal villager, if we use the trident, nice, it's a witch. There is the witch done. Finally, the normal villager. And that's going to conclude phase 1 of this project. Phase 2 is going to be much worse. To start things off, we need to think up a plan for the mobs that can't leave the nether. Because this portal leads to where the rest of the mobs are, I think putting the nether mobs here would be really cool. What if we make a smaller version of the end portal in the bedrock? That means all of this bedrock needs to go. This machine here should break a single piece of bedrock, but that's slow, which is why I built this machine, which breaks an entire row of bedrock. I'm done. It's 2 a.m. right now. I can't believe how crazy this looks. The next day, I streamed building the tower above this hole, and dang, this looks beautiful. Well, now before we get too off subject, it's time to get all of the mobs in. Piglin, Hoglin, now the Piglin Brute. That's so convenient there's one down there. That's only like 500 blocks from spawn as well. First of all, I want to make a platform to the cage. Now, please don't die or kill me. Come on up, please. That's the Piglin Brute done. This next mob is going to be the first of the worst. The Pigman Jockey. I don't know why I made that so dramatic. But anyways, these guys can't go through portals, which forces us to trap it in the nether. Now, the unfortunate part about these mobs is that they are extremely rare. However, if we first build a platform up here, now, by using hundreds of eggs, we're going to get a lot of chickens. And then by using steroids, I mean seeds, these chickens will grow up instantly. The reason we need chickens is that when Minecraft tries to spawn zombie pigmen, it searches the surrounding area for chickens for the pigmen to be riding. And there it is. This is going to be super risky, but please follow. There, the Pigman Jockey is done. Aren't these supposed to be really rare? Oh, my buddy, please just follow me back. And that's the next Jockey Mob finished. Finally, we just have the double jockey. And there it is, every single nether mob, which means phase 2 is finished. Now, this is where the video is going to get fun, because every mob from here on out will be more and more difficult until we get to the Warden. Okay, Strider, let's go. I think I actually have a Halloween wither skeleton here. Yes, I do. Okay, now we only have one shot at this, because if he dies, I don't have any more. Come on, and there we are. Cool fact, the wither skeleton is actually my favorite mob. All right, now we have to get a panda. I believe that somewhere over here there is a jungle. Yes, and there is a panda. Okay, let's go through the portal. While we're in the jungle, I want to find an ocelot. There we go, through the portal and into the end. No, water. We're good now. That is the 47th mob collected. That means I'm over halfway done. This should be pretty easy as long as nothing goes wrong. Now we have the fan favorite. Yo, it's a whole family of them. All right, everyone, it's time to leave. I mean, it's definitely a home for the axolotl. I'll make it better later. Quickly, I want to do an easy mob that I forgot about, and that's the bee. Now we have to get a lead and then attach it to the bee, and we have a balloon. There it is. We could just stick to the passive mobs and get the rabbit. Near the end portal, I definitely remember seeing a few rabbits. Come on, stop running. Now we just need to walk it back. Okay, down the stairs. Nice. Now let's go. Dude! Yeah, so I got 2 more rabbits, each of which died. And finally, on the 4th attempt, I managed to get the rabbit in. The fox is going to be the 50th mob. I think to make this even cooler, I think we should find one of the Arctic ones. So... okay, there's one. Get on the lead. Yes, and through the portal. My dude, that rug burn looks terribly painful. And this one we're gonna call Daxon. We've done basically every land mobs. I think we can move on to the 3 water mobs. The squid, glow squid, and dolphin. These are challenging because they need water to survive. So first of all, I want to make this area underwater. And then we need water channels. Now we just need to begin with the squid. Okay, that's actually pretty close to the portal. Let's go, buddy. There's no time to die. I need to get this video out. I think the squid is in the end now. Okay, yes, and now the lead. Let's go. Come to your prison, coming home. Nice, that's the squid. Glow squid, you're up next. I actually thought those ones were gonna be much worse than they really were. Quickly, let's lead this dolphin and holy, what is going on? Again, through the water tubes. There we are. I actually really like the dolphin's home. The crazy thing is that this room is pretty much filled out. This spot right here is for the cave spider, and I think this one shouldn't be too hard because we have a mine shaft very close to the portal. Now I have to wait for a spider to spawn. All right, yep, that spider's poison does indeed work. Now, buddy, follow me. What? Attempt 2? Bro! Attempt 3? I thought this would be easy. Don't die, please. There it is, the cave spider. I nearly cried for the spider when I realized they could go into minecarts. If my calculations are correct, we're 65% done with collecting mobs. But there's something I haven't been telling you. It's that I'm seriously afraid of raids. I've nearly died on several occasions. But now it's time. So first of all, we have the Pillager. Oh god, why is that Ravager chasing me? I'm gonna have a nightmare after seeing that. Wow, that actually wasn't too hard to get into the end. Quickly, let's make the cage. How is it that these things can go in minecarts, but bats can't? Next, let's get the Vindicator, and finally the Evoker. Jeez, here goes nothing. Now let's make a portal and link it to the Nether. Hold on. How did another wave spawn in if the Evoker was still there? Anyways, now let's move the Evoker with a minecart, and now please just go through the portal. Now he's going to the cage. Nice, that is everything I need from the raid. Actually, no, it's not. Remember how I said I would collect every Jockey Mob? Well, as it turns out, these raid mobs spawn on Ravagers, which means I now need to collect 3 additional Ravagers. Holy moly, that was close. So for now, I've just trapped the Ravagers in pits because we need to build the houses for them later. That's actually a huge weight off of my shoulders. I feel like we can now move on to the extra mobs before the next phase. That's totally a wither. Now the polar bear. Gotta get a zoglin. That's the cage. What are you doing here? Well, that's the mob. Guardian, come on. There he goes on a rail. That should be it for the Guardian. The magma cube, blaze. Okay, ouch, 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 ouch. Stray, come on, through the portal. And this is fast. No!
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine.
That was my only one. Here's a new one. And there you are. Then the silverfish. And then the phantom. Now there's a trick for the shulker that not many people know about. If you place a shulker box and then throw a weakness potion and a golden apple, it turns into a normal shulker. I'm just kidding. To get the shulker, I had to build a bridge to the void. And then by making a railway, I was able to bring a real shulker in. Anyways, those mobs complete phase 3. Everything you've seen until this point was easy. I'm about to attempt to collect the villager jockey and the warden. Spoiler alert, that one does not go well. First of all, we need to build an area for our jockey mobs. So, boom. I earlier got some skeleton horsemen to spawn, and I want to put one in this far cage. There it is. Well, now it's time for those Ravagers I was putting off from earlier. Okay, as soon as I break this dirt, the fun begins. Alright, this isn't as bad as long as I keep my distance. Follow me. Okay, don't fall. And come on down. Nice, and we just need to block this off. Time for the Vindicator Ravager. Goodness, that hurts. Let's go, buddy. And here we are. One more to go. But unfortunately, this is the most dangerous of them all. And he's out, he's out. Now cross the water and drop on in. Why isn't he dropping? Nope, no, stop it, Vexes. Please come onto the block. Good, and breaking it. All right, block it off. Whew, that was tiring. Okay, let's pause here on these jockey mobs, and we're gonna move on to the end dimension. Now, obviously, we have our normal mobs here, but then we also have the dangerous mobs. Because they're dangerous, we need a different spot for them far from the ship. I was thinking that we could build some sort of place through one of these gateways, so... Here we go. So each one of these 3 rooms is for a separate mob. So let's actually get them now. For the Ender Dragon, I've decided that I'm just gonna build it out of blocks because there's no way I could trap the real one and still be able to leave the end dimension. So... I saw this design on the internet and I actually thought it was pretty cool. Now for the Elder Guardian, and wait, is that a spider jockey? I actually need one of these. We should try to trap it right now. Please, bro, don't die. There we go. That's another one checked off. While we're here, let's actually try to get the zombie jockey mob. This has a 1 in 400 chance of spawning whenever a random zombie comes in. To increase those odds, I've actually set up some chickens down below, and then we just need to wait. Nice, and there it is. For the Husk Jockey, it's the exact same idea, just in the desert. I've spent like 30 minutes waiting for one. Great, there it is. The next mob is a drowned jockey, and I didn't even know that these existed until about 20 minutes ago. Anyways, these are very challenging because the only way to get one is by creating a farm like this one. And then waiting for the jockey to spawn. Guys, I've been AFKing here for about an hour just waiting, but look at the day count. I thought I'd show you the moment it changes to 8,000. Wow. It's about 2 hours later and one finally spawned. Follow me. Here we go. He's in. Wow, I got distracted by those jockey mobs. Now we need to do the Elder Guardian. And I'm a little worried about this one because of the mining fatigue and how much damage it does. I think first of all, we should set up a railway that connects to this portal. And now I want to open up the top of this monument and drain everything with sponges. Perfect. Now you need to get in the minecart. No. There he goes. Into the portal. Now through the nether. He's in the end. Now go through the gateway, please. Finally into the cage we made. Wow, this feels so weird seeing it in the outer end islands. Okay, I think that completes every mob I can currently do. I'm about to attempt something very risky. I'm gonna update the world to the snapshot version 22W14A. Now, as we get the new Owlet and Frog, I'm gonna explain why we're in this snapshot. Basically, the Warden has an attack called the Sonic Boom. This thing is basically pure death, but this snapshot was released before the Warden got the Sonic Boom. My idea is that we can trap the Warden in this update, and then afterwards update to 119. And there it is, the new Owlet and Frog are trapped. Oh god, here's the deep dark. I think that's a shrieker. Those are what spawned the Warden. Oh my gosh, what is happening? Let's go through the portal now. Break that. There it is! Okay, block up quickly. This is terrifying. That instantly popped my totem. Yep, I literally had no idea how dangerous the Warden actually was because this was my first time seeing it. Okay, now all I have to do is not fall off of this bridge. Then you can go through this portal, please, sir. And remember that chunk loader we used before? I'm doing the same thing this time so I don't get smacked. Perfect, he is in the end now. Let's take it up the stairs. And you go through the gateway. There he is. I am not totally terrified of that. Okay, flick this lever. Here he comes. And mine these now. My goodness, that is the Warden. Now I can update to 119. Jeez, the game looks so much better. Wow. That's the Warden trapped in the end. But as you see, there's still 2 missing mobs. What are they, you might ask? They are the Villager Jockey and the adult zombie Villager Jockey. You've probably never seen either of these because of how rare they are. Let me explain. Whenever a zombie spawns, it has a 1 in 20 chance of becoming a zombie villager. From there, it has another 1 in 20 chance of being a baby, and then another 1 in 20 to be on a chicken. Essentially, you are more likely to be struck by lightning in Minecraft before one of these spawn. I might have an idea on how to obtain these. I have this all mob farm here, and I'm thinking if we just put portals at the bottom, any jockey mob that spawns will not go through the portals. And then we just watch for the mobs to spawn. Well, I am going to AFK here until I see one spawn. I spent over 10 hours watching the farm until one finally spawned in. Name tag, name tag. And then another 12 hours before the next one spawned. Yes, yes, oh my gosh. Now to get the villager on a chicken, we actually need to cure this zombie. There you go. What the heck, that looks so weird. Well, now it's time to move these guys 4,000 blocks to the cages. I also replaced the normal chicken jockey with this super rare one I found at the mob farm. I'm not sure how rare this one is, but if you could let me know in the comments, that would be awesome. The final thing to do is to convert this upside down villager jockey into a zombie. What is that? Wait a minute, that's all 86 mobs. Thanks everyone for watching. From now on, at the end of every video, I'm gonna include all of our members' names. If you want a chance to help support me and be in a video, please check out the channel memberships below. Why does that thing kind of look like a mini Ravager if you turn it sideways?